Hello and welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2, following my career Farquar freights as we continue to try and conquer Britain whilst driving for SD Logistics. I've already got a job lined up for us, so let's jump in, let's go. So you join us in Liverpool where we left off last time. I've had a rest, we've slept through, it's now about past 6 in the morning, or 6 o'clock in the morning, look, it says on the clock. I've had a little look at how well we're doing in the map for ticking off like cities and where we've been, and it's not too bad. We are getting close to having visited everywhere at least, so that's something. Here we are, safe and sound. Now we should have a job to pick up a tanker of rye here, so hopefully it's still here. Now the initial job is just for, I think it's a small silo. Is it that one? Might be that one. But what I might go with, since we've got a larger truck, I'm not sure how well we'll do on the road with it, we might take the larger silo. Let's try that. That should give us a bit more money as well. So yeah, Liverpool to Limerick. We've done Limerick before, but we only need to visit Kilkenny, I think, down here in Ireland. And then in Northern Ireland, I think it's Lisbon, Antrim, and I want to say Ballymena. Is that what it is? Yeah, Ballymena. So, yeah, we hopefully if we get into Limerick, we can then get a short job either to Kilkenny or maybe a little bit further up this way. But anyway, we'll take the rye, 23 tons for 8 grand. Where our little trailer is hiding. There it be. Should be fun. But yeah, we've brought the larger Scania, so we might as well pull the larger loads where we can. But in England now, we have at least visited every town and city. I think in Scotland we've just got the very northern, like Outer Hebrides and the islands and stuff like that to visit. Let's get this job done. There we go. There is also, which we probably could do on the fly actually, there is a garage here in Liverpool. I think we can afford another garage. So before we pull out, should we get on the old blower? It's a bit excited about getting my load, weren't I? But if we go into services, garage purchase, that way we don't have to sort of drive to it. Because we don't own many garages yet. We're making about $1 million a week, which means we should be able to buy probably 3 or 4 garages a week. But then, you know, our trucks are quite expensive. But if we go here, can we buy it in large? We can buy it large. Excellent. So we're going to do that. Shall I want to? Yes. So we do have another garage here. We're now down to 55 grand. Well, that's pretty good. Slowly getting there. Yeah, our big challenge is going to be making enough money to buy all these. But I'm going to start to do double and triple sleeps between recordings so that our drivers are accumulating earnings each day as well. Especially now that I'm trying to sort of cherry pick some of the jobs. Like I just want to get to as close to the cities we need and the towns we need. So that might mean the drivers have to do more driving. So I need to sleep through and then check what jobs are available. And rather than just like hitting sleep, and then having a look, I'll sleep, have a look, sleep, have a look, and see what's coming up and where. I don't want to have to start using the quick travel. I don't do quick travel. But like, if there's somewhere that's dropping off where we want to go, I don't know, do we start to quick travel? Or do we just keep grinding out and trying to get the jobs in? More naturally. I should just pull over. But anyway, I hope you're all well. Sorry that we've probably had a couple of weeks maybe without some ETS. Time has just been like non-existent for content lately, which is a real shame. But as things must, as always, as you guys all know, as things must. Just trying to get myself in the right spot. Yeah, but hopefully we can start to find a little swing of things and start loading up the schedule. We may have to turn to a little bit of live streaming again. We've done it before where we do more live streaming, but then it's just like one focus on one game. But we'll see. I'm recording this on a Monday morning of all days. I never record on a Monday morning. This is a bit of a bonus day, to be fair, for me. I mean, anyone down beside me is there? No. I have tried to adjust my seat a little bit, adjust my mirrors a little bit. Now the way that the adjustment works now has changed in one of the updates. It's been ages. We'd had the Volvo for so long that I hadn't had to change anything. But now when you go in and you try and set your mirrors, it automatically sets you as looking to that mirror. Whereas I set my mirrors so I was looking forwards and I could still see the mirrors in my peripheral. And I wasn't always putting my head back exactly where the camera sits, sort of thing, so hopefully it's alright. This feels like a naturalish view, so I'll do my best. Always trying, never succeeding. But I'm glad that we are making headway on at least visiting these places. I thought we had more than we already have. I did have a good check. I think sort of like the obvious ones in Scotland were like Oban and I think it's called Fraserburgh. Then everything else is like a small coastal town or off on one of the islands. And we do still need to go to the Isle of Man and go to Ramsey is where we need to go. Which I'm surprised we haven't done that yet. I thought that was something that I'd already ticked off on this profile, but we have not. Now, I'm kind of hoping as well that tonight, on the night of recording this anyway, that I'll be able to get on and finish my ATS jobs. I haven't finished all the delivery contracts on ATS for the recent expansion. I think I've got 5 or 6 in the bag, so I've still got 5 or 6 places I still need to visit. So I'm hoping I can get on and do a little stream of that tonight, even if it's a bit of a late one. We've got some boy things to do, or the missus has got some boy things to do, so that just sort of puts our evening a bit later. But we'll see if I can get on 8, 9 o'clock, get a few hours on. Any later than 9, we was chatting the other day, anything later than 9 and it's too late for me. I'm way too grumpy and setting by then. Be nice to have a nice smooth run for this one today. If it goes well, we might try and get a couple of back-to-back in. I'm not too sure whether I want to like pre-record my next bit of roadcraft or wait until there's an evening to live stream that as well, because the live stream was good. I enjoyed doing the live stream of roadcraft, other than the camera copping out and the mic dying on me. That went pretty well. That's why we've got no camera today, by the way. I'm just not going to risk it for a bit. What I need is I need a new camera. That is a cheap one that I was only getting just to see if I wanted to do the live streaming stuff, and that was like 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago. So if I ever had a better camera, I'd do more streaming. That one's not a very high quality image, and it does like to die on me a lot. Nice little scenery out here. That looks absolutely beautiful. Really nice. Come on, Mr. Busman, because as soon as I pick my coffee up to have a sip, you'll get going. I know you will. Just put my hand on it, see what happens. There we are. Quick sip of coffee and we're ready. Early morning runs. I did notice on Steam there's some movement and posts on ETS as well. They're getting out there, I think, ready to add more to their next expansion. Now we've got more coming to Scandinavia, I think. I think that was a big part that was coming a while ago, wasn't it? Or announced a while ago. But I think they're back on the road with that. I think big starter. ATS has got a... Well, they're constantly out on the road with ATS as well, SCS, so... They are busy. That is a busy studio with some big games. So if we've got an expansion coming, that means we've got another update coming, which means I need to get ahead on content because then I have to wait for promods to update. And if they're going into Scandinavia where promods have gone, then that might mean a longer wait for promods to be compatible. Or we just roll back, obviously, but you know it's nice to be on the latest update with all the extras that come with it. We are getting some stutters today. I do apologise. I've been getting this a lot lately. I'm not quite sure what's going on. I need to go in and have a little look at the guts of my PC and see if I've got something on there running in the background that shouldn't be. Whether we downloaded some naughty malware. Because I was having issues with Roadcraft on stream as well. And I'd not had those issues before either. And that was to do with visuals. So we'll have to have a little look. It's been nice playing the Roadcraft. I was so looking forward to that. That's one of the things that's a kicker sometimes. I've been so looking forward to Roadcraft, and then it comes out, and the time to play it has just been so limited. Like, having only just reached the 3rd map, so only just come out of the 2 pretty much tutorial maps. But that was a good what was it, like 3-hour stream on Incommunicado, so that was quite fun.
Turn left.
But like I said on the stream, I don't like to clash my streams with people that I like watching, or that I know sort of like watching me, because we have a shared audience, and Simudad has been streaming from the get-go, so I don't want to sort of try and stream on top of him at the same time. What are you doing? Crikey, mate. I know I'm using up a lot of road, but come on. Could have squeezed past. Slowed us all down. Probably should have looked. No, probably about it. Should have looked. Perhaps I need to change my view a little bit, because I just can't see my mirror as much as I'd like to be able to see my mirror. I have to have another little adjustment with that. Just move my position. Slow down. Nearly at the port. Gonna have a little quick hop over. See, even here, like, I don't feel like my textures are rendering in properly. This is what I had with Roadcraft the other day. Something is up. Oh, something's up over here as well. What's going on? Let's give them space. They're all going to want to back up and do their thing. Yellow car needs to reverse. There we go. And that was nothing to do with me, that one. That incident was not my incident. As I say, these are some slow lights. As soon as we go for a switch of the camera, the lights do but change. Let's get back in. I'm not sure if that's my cab or, once again, a visual issue there. We are getting some little jumpy jumps. So I do apologise. Always apologise.
Recomputing.
Right, so... I think I'm...
Impossible. Make a U-turn.
I don't think I need to make a U-turn. I think I go around. Yeah, I think I skip the cars. And just drive on in. Where are we parking? We are here, behind the Coca-Cola truck. Alright. Off to Ireland we go. To Dublin. So we have arrived. It's now 10 to 1. So have a look on our jobby list. We have about 3.5 hours to go. Not too bad. We should be there by 4:30. Hopefully. All going well. So, let's head on out. I'm going to need the extra lane to come out, please. Let's go now. There we go. A lovely jubbly. The Port of Dublin. We've been here a few times, I think. Have we come in via the port? Quite often we cross over.
Go straight.
Into Northern Ireland, I think. I think once or twice we might have come across from Holyhead.
At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit now.
Stay over on the left.
Roundabout. Take the first exit. Exit now.
So apparently, that bus just reminded me, apparently buses are coming to ETS. Wonder how that'll work. I don't know, I didn't read the post. I just saw Sumida comment in Discord. Come and join the Discord, links down below. Get in the conversations. Yeah, apparently buses might be coming. I don't know how that'll work. Whether that'll be like a integration of like a Fern bus style thing, and we'll just do long European coach tours for those that like to drive a bus. It'd be interesting, something different. So obviously it's not going to work like a bus simulator where we're setting up bus routes. I can't imagine. We would. There's. I'm not sure how many in the wider world of ETS, because other than the few people that I do watch all the time, I don't really watch a lot of other people playing. But yeah, something that we would like within our community is multi-drop. So you know, whether by bringing buses in with maybe designated stopping points that could then help to bring in multi-drop deliveries. So if you go, say you go to a warehouse and get a massive load in your trailer to pick up to deliver, and then you have to drop off at like two nearby, even if it's like just two nearby towns or cities, or maybe two places within a town or city, just to add a little bit to it. I've said it before, for the hot mess that was
Turn right.
was it on the road truck simulator, the hot mess that was, one thing that it did have and did seem to do quite well in the functionality was the molly drop. So you could pick as many pickup points as you wanted to fill your vehicle, to fill your trailer, and then you had to go do your pickups, obviously in reverse order to them where they wanted to be delivered, because you had to unload from the back each time. That was good. I have often wondered how that game works on PC, because I excuse me, I played it on console. There was no wheel support on console when I played it. I think there might be now, I don't know. But it was awful on controller. But I wonder how good that game is on PC, because it was designed for console. But the scale was good. Visually, it was god awful. Gameplay wise, it was pretty poor. But just for the molly drop, whether one day I don't know if it's ever on sale for like a £5, drop a £5 and have a look at it on PC, just for the molly drop aspect of it, and see how well it runs. Because with a wheel, it should have, because that was one of the biggest flaws of that game, other than it crashing all the time and the road disappearing and you fall into oblivion, was the handling of the vehicles.
Then exit left. Because
it didn't have the wheel support on console. I don't think it had wheel support on PC when it first came out. So, yeah, the handling of the vehicles. And you had to, excuse me, you had to get out, go to the office, pick up your, in a little bit like Alaskan Road Truck, where obviously Alaskan Road Truck has got other things going on with the simulation and survival stuff, but getting out and opening the doors, going to the office to pick up your jobs and stuff like that at the different points, and
keep right.
it had some things that worked for it, or that should have worked for it. But it was just such a hot mess of a game. It wasn't even a hot mess, it was a steaming mess. That's what it was. I just have to see what CD Keys is doing with it. They might have it for £1.
right.
Right, let's shimmy on over. Smooth. Smooth transitions. Don't get many of them. If I remember rightly, looking in... What is this? Looking into the map earlier on before I started, we've only got a few little roads, other than like bits in towns and cities where I just need to drive around them. We've only got a few roads interconnected and everything that I need to travel down as well. We've almost done all the England roads anyway. Obviously, there's still a fair bit in Scotland. I think in Ireland we've got a lot of it, other than the routes into the few places that we haven't sort of stopped at yet. That wasn't very long, was it? Cut back right quick. That's what you wanted. Nice, long, sweeping ones. I'm liking the Scania. We've not really been able to test the potential of the big loads yet, but I'm enjoying what we're getting out of it. Only a few little trippies in it. She looks nice inside. Just handling the road nicely. We just need to find some of those big jobbies. I'm sure if we were a little bit more on the continent and doing the bigger hauls, we'd probably get a greater variety of load. Try and remember to fill up the tank as well after this one. Actually, we've got services here. We could have a little fill. You can do that. Don't like to go less than half a tank because I always forget. So, are we... We're under here. Now, I often seem to have issues trying to do fuel with a trailer. It doesn't seem to like it. It always asks me if I want to cancel a job. So we'll see how well it goes. Oh, no, it is going. That's alright then. Oh, didn't show me the fill, but we are full. There we are. £600. 600 quid in fuel. 650. Well, in 669. But yeah, that is a lot. So we're still on for a 4:30 drop off by the looks of it. So we're on schedule. There's no one coming through. Oh, wrong indicator. Yeah, I don't really like going. If I notice it, then I don't like to go below half a tank, because sometimes I forget and we go a long time without filling up,
Keep
and then
left,
suddenly it gets a bit
and
tight.
then exit left.
I think twice we've run out of fuel.
Exit left.
Oh, didn't like that. Didn't like that. Didn't come down there very nicely at all. Good job there was no traffic. Came down there a bit quick. Bit of inertia got us. I like this wheel, like the detail on the wheel. That's what I keep looking at. The fine stitching.
Keep left.
It's really nice. Hopefully that comes across on the video. There we are, just around the corner. There's a garage here as well that we can buy. I don't think we own the Limerick garage. What is with these big pauses? Something is not right with my computer at the minute. I think it's because I'm not using it as much. I think it's getting too cold. It's used to running hot.
Exit now.
A lot of the roads are covered in Limerick, so we've been through Limerick and dropped off at Limerick a few times. We've got some cars over there I want delivering later. I believe this is where we're going.
We're here.
And it looks
Right on
like
time.
a nice, easy, he says, a nice, easy drive-in, drop-off down the side. See how well that does go. Oh, we love it. We love it. So it's 304 miles, total of 10 hours, and 8.5 grand plus incident free. No tickets, no speeding, no lights, no crashes. I think it's been a while since we've had an incident free. Well, there we are. Lovely job. Now I can't remember how much our truck cost us. So if I have a little look at buy online, stock offers, we want fleet configurations. 3.5 grand is what we want for a new truck each time, or 350 grand, sorry, for each new truck. So we can't afford a new truck yet, but we might be able to garage purchase ourselves another garage. I know it will sit empty for a bit, but eventually we can. I mean, we could buy. We got enough that we could buy another large garage somewhere. I know it doesn't really matter where we buy them, but we want them all. Yeah, we'll buy the one here. We'll buy this one here since we're here. There we go. Purchase. All we have to do is give it a week and we'll be able to buy 2, maybe 3 trucks, which would be lovely. And be able to start filling them out, and then the more trucks we have, the more money we make, the easier it gets. But hopefully you've enjoyed this one. That weather looks a little bit ominous over there. We might go find somewhere to sleep until morning, get the rain out of the way. So yeah, like I was saying, hopefully you've enjoyed this one. If you have, give it a big fat thumbs up down below. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, turn the bell notification on, find out when new videos are going live. As always, comments and feedback down there. You guys have a wonderful day, and hopefully I will see you again very soon. Bye-bye.